Hi, welcome. Do you find that even though you are proactive and growth orientated, you may even be putting yourself out there and pushing out of your comfort zone, you find that you cannot sustain your motivation? It is no matter what you're doing, you still feel stuck. So today I wanted to explore how do you remain motivated. I'll be sharing insights from this fantastic book by Adam Grant called A Hidden Potential. So, are you ready? Let's get stuck in. Hi, my name is Nimesha and welcome to my channel A Spark Within. My goal is to make you see that you have something special. Yes, you. We can all lead deep and meaningful lives. And what I really want to do here is share insights and give you practical tools so that you can implement them today, and it will allow you to lead a life filled with meaning and depth. So please hit subscribe and join me on this journey. I promise you it will be fun. Adam, in his book Hidden Potential, says that character skills are definitely a foundation and it's needed to be a better learner. Then he goes on to saying that character skills alone are just not enough. If you want to have sustained growth, you need to be also looking outward, and that will support the motivation. So what are those things that will propel you forward? We will be covering those right now. So how can we boost motivation? The first way is through harmonious passion and deliberate play. Let me introduce you to Evelyn Glennie. She is the first ever full-time solo percussionist. When she went to audition at the Royal Academy, they turned her down, and their feedback was that she lacked ability. They were right, because she was lacking in ability. She was deaf. She started going deaf from a young age, from age 8. And by the time she was 12, she was completely deaf. That did not stop her. Her teacher made the whole learning process extremely fun. You would have assumed that they would have doubled down and pushed through the daily grind, but he did the opposite. He adapted the learning, made it enjoyable. She kept pushing out of her comfort zone and got better and better and better. This led her to win 3 Grammy Awards and 1 Polo Music Prize, which is equivalent to the Nobel Prize. What this shows is there is no difference between fun and hard work. The norm is typically that we tend to push through difficult situations. We're afraid to bring a bit of fun into it. We think if we're having fun, it means we're not working hard. In fact, when I was speaking to someone this week about, I noticed that you guys are having fun in the office, their response was, no, we're not having fun. We're extremely busy and working hard. But why is that? Because we assume that when you are having fun, you're not working hard. However, the reverse is true, and a number of studies have shown that. Evelyn, in this example, has just shown that as well. Research shows that those that push through the daily grind are not better off compared to those who make that whole process enjoyable. Those who are pushing through the daily grind, in fact, suffer from mental and physical exhaustion. So burnout and bore out, as Adam says. There becomes an intrinsic motivation which is pushing you forward and pushing you to be excellent. And that is what sustains it. So how can you do that in your day-to-day? You make it fun. You gamify things. You're pushing yourself. You're comparing yourself to your previous version. And then you're aiming for better and higher and higher. Number 2 is taking breaks. The norm is to push through, but research has shown that by taking breaks of 5 to 10 minutes on a regular basis, in fact, boosts concentration, it incubates ideas and you can generate new ones, and it enhances creativity. So, what are you waiting for? Take a break. The third way is hobbies. Research shows that those who have hobbies, which is unrelated to their day-to-day, are in fact happier in their day job and are more creative. And you come back with fresh ideas and able to solve problems. The strongest force is motivation, and it's by building momentum. And it's not by staring at that problem and by doubling down. That's when you'll come to a standstill and it'll be hard to then restart. The way to keep up the momentum is to be taking a detour, because that means the momentum is going and you will be able to then get that renewed sense of motivation and go back to that original problem. It's similar to a mountaineer who gets stuck on a mountain. They wouldn't be just standing still. They would go back in reverse and figure it out and go in loops or in zigzag fashion. What Adam says is a mountaineer that goes up in a straight line will get there really quickly, but those that go up in loops in zigzag fashion will reach the highest peaks. So what are you waiting for? Don't be afraid to take a break or take a detour. I hope you found these insights useful. Try them out, let me know. And if you would like to learn about what character skills are needed, then check this video out.